Same every time, GCSE Maths and IGCSE Maths. We're looking at the questions that, apart from the numbers, are the same every time. The idea is, if you focus on these questions, learn how to do these questions, you're going to see them in your exam, you're going to know exactly what to do, you're going to get yourself into the marks, you're going to get yourself into the grades. While I'm here, I'll just say a quick thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel. That's helpful to us. If you haven't subscribed, then why not press the subscribe button? It doesn't cost you anything. If you're finding these videos useful, then thank you very much for watching. Here we are looking at this, the midpoint of a line and length of a line segment. Always in these videos we'll be looking at exam questions, that's the whole point. Looking at exam questions that are, apart from the numbers, the same every time. Learning how to do those exam questions, then when you see them, you will get the marks. So we've got A is the point 27 and B is the point -411. So basically, if you think about a graph, axes, we've just plotted 2 points. One of our points is the point 27 and the other point is the point -411. It doesn't matter that they've called them A, B, doesn't really make any difference to the maths, but find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line from A to B. So if I plot the point A and I plot the point B, join them together with a straight line, and I find the place halfway through, remember midpoint means halfway through, what would be the coordinates of that particular point? Well, once you learn how to do this, really, you can't go wrong. Let's see, we need the x coordinates of our midpoint. So all we have to do is look at our two x coordinates here, which is 2 and 4. We have to add them together. So 2 plus -4, it is -4 actually, sorry, a moment ago I think I said 4. 2 plus -4, and then we divide that by 2. Now the only problem you might have here is operating your calculator and typing things wrongly into your calculator. Well, let's assume for the moment that we are on a calculator paper and that we can use our calculator here. So do practice while I'm doing this. Do the same thing. I can't show you my calculator, but I can describe what I'm doing. I'm pressing the fraction button. On the top of my fraction, I'm typing 2 plus, then the minus symbol, which is the minus sign in brackets inside the function keys, and then a 4, and then bottom of my fraction, dividing by 2. So we have to add together the x coordinates and divide by 2. So I've got the answer -1. So the x coordinate is -1. If we don't have access to a calculator, if we are on a non-calculator paper, then of course we can still do this. Work out the top of your fraction first. So 2 plus -4, plussing a negative is the same as minusing, isn't it? Divided by 2. So start at 2, imagine your number line, start at 2 on your number line and go 4 places to the left because we're minusing. So if I'm starting at +2, 4 places to the left, that's going to take me to -2. -2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2, 1, but a negative divided by a positive would give me a negative, so -1. Really all we had to do was add together the x coordinates and divide by 2. Well, I said you can't go wrong, but of course if you're typing it into your calculator wrongly, that's where you might make mistakes, so that's the part that you probably need to practice. Just make sure you can type this into your calculator and get the same answer. So it's exactly the same idea for finding the y coordinate of the midpoint. We look at the two y coordinates, 7 and 11, add them together, so 7 plus 11, divide by 2. Well, let's try this one non-calculator, shall we? So 7 plus 11, that's going to give me 18 divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 is going to give me 9. Do it on your calculator if you want to. If you are on a calculator paper, I would say it makes sense to check all your calculations on your calculator, even if you're doing something that you think is fairly simple. On an exam situation, it's very easy to go wrong, isn't it? But there we go, same every time. Get yourself 2 marks for this. Midpoint of a line, all you have to do, add together the x coordinates, divide by 2, add together the y coordinates, divide by 2. That's how you do it, the midpoint of a line, the same every time. Learn how to do it, practice a few questions, then when you see it on your exam, you'll recognize this and you'll be able to do it and you'll be able to get yourself the 2 marks. Remember, all the marks add up and they all get you into the grades. As I said earlier, if the video was useful, then please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Please also press the like button. And thank you very much for watching. I do hope that video was useful to you. I will return for the next one.